perhaps regrettably no longer bowling, David Hughes, will be doing your scoreboard and potential occasional replays. Jen Stillrich going to get us started on lane 30.
This ball's off to the right-hand side into the bay.
Marvin Dorr, the leadoff bowler for Team Kapper. You're going to notice something pretty peculiar right away in Marvin's delivery. I won't give it away. Take a look.
Let's see. Oh, he's a goofy
bowler.
He's a goofy footer. Yep, we got a few of those. He's a 135 average, Marvin is, compared to Jen, who's coming in with a 114 average. Her high single is 156. She got into the sport as a peewee leaguer at the closed lanes in arcade lanes, etc.
She opens with the spare after going off the corner. Marvin is going to open with a 9 box. Here is Lisa Huff. Leaves the 5. Lisa followed up by her husband, Gene Huff. Marvin wasn't done yet. That's a 10. Okay. I'm doing great.
All right, Lisa's carrying a 118 average. She got into the sport thanks to Bobby Sturman, her father.
Bobby Stockman.
Stockman. Yeah. Oh, that's a CK.
Huh? Rotation, as Bobby Stockman likes to say. Haley with a solid 5.
Yeah. Now, Haley's a WNDA star winner. Can you tell us about what is a star?
So that is anytime you win a professional tournament in the singles event, they get stars that they put on the back of their shirt. That's to indicate how many tournaments they have won. Being that you don't make a lot of money as a duck pin bowler, the star sometimes, being able to put the star on your back means more than that money, which will come and go. Gene Huff with the opening strike.
All right, and Gene Huff, the 115 bowler out of New Windsor, Maryland.
Yes.
He says he married into the sport.
He did. And I think it's going well for him. I think he likes it.
Oh,
if you're gonna date a Stockman and you're gonna make her your wife, you better bowl or you better learn to like bowling. You're gonna be around it a lot. Chris Kennedy leads the 10. Chris fired a nice 180-something game last game in the opening round. He had a shot at 200 going into the 10th. They cut 2.
He has a high single of 218, an average of 130, Chris Kennedy does.
He is not correct with that high single.
Oh, no?
He shot a 220 game at Mount Airy.
That's funny. He wrote this down.
He wrote it down. He called. He shot a 220.
But he wasn't official.
Where? Yeah. He had the high game calendar year 2024 at Mount Airy Lanes. Opening 9 box for Nick Morales. Chris will open with 9 as well. Jeff Kapper, your 4-hole bowler, 14 Kapper.
Team Stillrich coming out hot, though, with 3 marks to 1. Josh Lowell from the Candlepin crowd comes behind us.
We're doing all sorts of Candlepin crossovers today, all sorts.
Look at that long delivery there from Jeff.
Jeff can be a pretty deliberate player. Ryan Bell, your anchor for Team Stillrich. 5'10".
Yep, that was Woolworth special. 5 and dime.
Assuming Ryan has filled out his info card properly, he is throwing, 5-inch 310 Ebonite Pro lines. Jeff Kapper, a ball switch to the ABT for the he shaves it.
That was a nice right to left break that caught up to it at the end. 2 spares on the board for Team Kapper.
I'd be remiss if I didn't point out Nick Muscatelli off to our left on 28 with an absolute missile to open his match. They have, unfortunately, the name of that team's blanking on me, but they've missed the camera by Bumpin' Butts. Bumpin' Butts has missed the camera pair by 1 pair either side both rounds.
RJ Hodges now for Team Kapper. The last ball in the first box. Oh, in the middle.
5-7.
Break.
So a couple pocket splits here in the opening frame, but I will say, if you had to rank all 20 pairs of AFM Southwest, I would put this pair possibly in my top 5. I'm a fan of 29 and 30. 25 to 30 tends to be the cream of the crop, at least for me, bowling in this center. Also happens to be where we broadcast from.
Kay Hodges will be open. He is the 2020 COVID Triples winner, member of the COVID Triples winner team.
I do. Now known as the Duck Pins Forever Triples.
Ah,
Because COVID is no longer a thing. But they wanted to keep that tournament around. So
yeah. There was a lot of creative work in the Candlepin sport as well.
And that was
the game alive.
That was so that we could get a team tournament without violating capacity restrictions.
I see.
Marvin Dorr to start the second. On the wrong foot and in the pocket. Cleans the plate for the strike. 20 plus in the second.
Marvin out of Linthicum right here.
Just down the road.
Nice good ball there. That was a sweet pitch.
Opening 20 box for Ken Stillrich. Spare fill for Haley Brown.
He's on it. A little bit on the crossover.
Might take one more. Leaf 6-10. Spare fill for Lisa.
It's going to be a little rack and takes half a rack.
David, we're learning something. That is a Caleri in the candlepin world.
Named after Bob Caleri, who obsessed over that and how to make it. Whether you go inside or outside, depends on your house.
Right, that's so much.
Yeah, it comes up all the time. A ball that's a very nice ball that misses by a quarter inch. That's a Caleri.
I'll also be remiss if I don't mention lane 28 again. Greg Boyle just went 4 out of 5 on the Dave Jones. Would not have been t-shirt eligible. I'd like to shout that out as a great attempt. Glad he got more than one.
All right, nice pin in there for 9. That's Lisa Huff.
We're waiting on a respot on lane 30. Looks like that's in progress now, folks. Forgot to plug it in the first game, but if you are enjoying this 2026 Fed Match coverage, our 5th year streaming Fed Match on Duck Pins Forever. Isn't that crazy? I know, we're doing good. Yeah, that too. Never mind the viewers. Check out that coffee cup on screen or in the description of the video. That's how you make your one-time donation to Duck Pins Forever. You can also hit the join button on YouTube to become a Duck Pins Forever member starting at $5 per month. YouTube Super Chats are also a way to say thank you. That can include a message which we will read out on the stream if appropriate. Gene Huff for the coveted opening double. He's got it. 5 off.
Oh, nice.
Smooth left-hander, breaking it in left to right, and catching just enough of the head pin, keeping the pins low.
Team Stillrich getting
Strong start.
They've got 5 marks out of the first 8 boxes.
You got that. Chris Kennedy in the second. Off the side, leaves the 1-2. Chris missed a single in the first frame. Another wrong foot bowler in Nick Morales. He leaves the 6.
Now I like that for skateboarding and for snowboarding. What's the? You have a lot of that in duck pin with the guys. The right-handed sliding on their right leg.
I'll be honest. I actually didn't realize Nick was a wrong foot bowler. I haven't watched him much. 1-2, and Chris has got it.
There it is.
Third mark of the frame for Team Stillrich.
Chris Kennedy, a 130 bowler. Started bowling with his dad, like many of us, I'm sure.
Oh, sure. My dad is formerly from England. Was born British. So we did not grow up duck pin bowling. I am a first-generation duck pin bowler.
Do you ever throw Skittles?
No.
That's one I want to try. Okay, 9-drop.
Solid 5 for Ryan Bell.
Ryan Bell carrying a 139 average for Team Stillrich. We don't have team uniforms, so we're going to have to tell people as they move back and forth.
Sure. You will see Gene and Lisa Huff wearing matching shirts. That is a former Duck Pins Forever sponsors of ours, Flicks Collision, which is a business they own.
Nice.
It is a Jave Jones, does not count. This is a inverted.
Yeah, he made it on his first ball, right?
Yeah, Dave likes to call this the pound the body shot. You want to beat that head pin straight back.
Davy Jones. Block it. Okay, yep.
Yeah. That's the problem. You hit that at all off center, you can take just the head pin
I
out.
made that once in Candlepin. Once. I've seen it many times. I'm in 8 leagues.
Is that all?
Oh, that's my retirement special.
We should introduce you to someone named Jim Keane. You guys would have a great time.
That's too,
144.
it is too many.
I also
Too
average
many leagues.
144 games a week.
I'm finding that I think 20 or so streams a week would be optimum. Not 30 and 40. Where's your arm down?
Great exercise though. Go bowling. If you don't go bowling and you're watching this, go bowling. RJ to close out the second.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 5 clean. That's the third one of those we've seen already today. Steve Dreyer last night at Parkville, final game of match play. 9 spare, cut the 1-5 to lose the match by 1, put them in a 3-team roll-off. They lost the roll-off. Had they won that match, they would have been bowling today. Heartbreaking way to go out.
It clears out the left side on the spread eagle variant.
Yeah.
Nice job getting 9 out of that. After the 1-5, RJ Hodges from Catonsville through 2 complete now with a handicap score of 213 to 159. Team Stillrich in the lead, and the big double from Gene Huff. That'll fill nicely. We got 4 marks for Team Stillrich and a strike and a spare for Team Kapper in the second. Nice pitch there, but oh no, the baby split breaks up. The duck taps the 7 on the corner.
What's our score through 2 here? It looks like a 54 pin lead for Stillrich. They're on 5 marks to Kapper's 2. Marvin, nice shot.
Sweet 3-1 pickup there. The 1-3-6 on the right, the 7 in the left.
Jen unable to take advantage of that break.
All right, so she fills her strike with 9. Up to 39 through 2. Thin blow on the head pin leaves the 5 and 7 for Haley Brown. The Kapper team is on your left now, under their scorecard. That'll be 10 for Jen Stillrich. Spare bid here. Lofts the ball down, catches the inside of the 5. I don't think there's any ball that can jump from the 5 to the 7.
No.
In Candlepin, you can sometimes do it with a right to left spinning ball, but
I actually did not know that. That's pretty crazy. I could figure like the 3-5-7 if you get it going that way. But
yeah, you got remember our balls weigh as much as each pin. Each pin's 2 pounds 8 ounces, and the balls are 2 pounds 7 ounces max.
At least they're going to go open in the 3rd frame here.
You have a handful of bowlers who are very slow, deliberate bowlers. They're not just in their pace, but the ball speed stays low, but because you can get a lot.
4-7-9.
Have you ever seen the what do they call the rubber band ducks out of Canada? Those ones you have to throw slower. They all fly up into the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, and you tickle the head pin and average 250. What a shot. Slid that 4-7-9 for the spare.
Team Kapper trying to come back.
$4-7 for Gene on his double fill. 28 in the opening frame. Just waiting it out.
All right, Gene now at the 28 in the first, on 18, and this count will be an 18 in the second. 46 after 2 is pretty good for government work. Jeff Kapper. That'll be a 9. That was out of the channel.
It'll be an 8.
Oh, sorry.
8.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Oh, now it's coming. Coming back now. Chris, extremely light on the spare fill. Just 5 on.
Leaving a zigzag plus the 10. You need
No, I can't. The internet. I need internet.
Oh, okay.
Internet died out.
So
Well, we're at least recorded, so the folks that are watching this back on YouTube, like years from now, will hear this just fine. They'll hear us panicking about the internet. Yeah, welcome back to Southwest. It's fine. It's fine until David sat down. No one will talk about David jinxing anything. Only Nick. Thanks. $10 for Jeff. 34 in the third. I believe we're caught up on scoring now. The internet looks to have caught up with us for the time being. Here's RJ in the third. Another 5-10.
He's got a little hitch in his delivery. Starts very slowly and then picks up speed.
He unloads on it pretty hard. Spare fill for Ryan Bell.
Off on the right side, leaves 4.
So, Team Stillrich taking their 40-pin head start with a handicap and adding to it early on in this match. Looks like Team Kapper is going to be up hits in the third. Oh, it looks like they're going to be up two hits going into the fourth frame.
Ryan Bell for Team Stillrich on the right. RJ Hodges, Team Kapper on the left. Hodges takes 10.
So does
as
Ryan.
does Ryan.
Nice.
No blood there.
Score through 3. Stillrich 290. Kapper 226. It is a 64-pin lead for Team Stillrich. They are down 2 hits. Jen Stillrich starting the fourth frame for Team Stillrich.
Team Stillrich is on the left now for this set.
5 off.
Oh, 2 off of 2 walls there.
And read the rulebook. Marvin, very thin hit, leaves a 2-4-7-8. Cut pin on that shot being the 8-pin in back. Have to hit the 2-pin really heavy and punch it back, or very thin and catch the 8-pin off the wall. That was just a complete miss.
Yep. Nice delivery on the left side of the head pin.
No mix.
Leaves a setback, 5, 6, 10. Setback is the Canadian term for that leaves. You have the 4-5-7 or the 5-6-10.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard that before.
It's a strike ball. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't have exact numbers on it, but it's somewhere in the 2 to 3% range.
Yeah, it's not made often. Yeah. Most commonly, when you see that made in duck pin, it's going to be the 6-pin, and on that side, 6-pin off the wall back to the 5.
It's a good 10 out of that. For Lisa Huff.
Haley Brown leaving the 10-pin on her first shot. So Lisa now a pin under her box despite marking in the first.
Oh, so we had a few awards handed out between the first and second round.
So we've got women's high game for the tournament was Jill Mams, I believe they said, with 191. Tie for men's high game between Bob Nizwicki and David Hughes, sitting to my right with a 203. Women's high set, Mia Femino with 481. Men's high set with a 510 by Atomic Andy Welling. Women's high average with a 148.5, Lisa Huber. And men, Phil Dix won 56.5. Most pins over average of any bowler during the 11 games of match play. James Rawlings with an incredible 265 pins over.
Nice. Nice, Nick.
That's a lot. I think you're right. That would be what we call no help. Tough 5-pinner here for Nick Morales. The tough one being that 5, and there it is.
Yep.
Shot much more makeable without that 5-pin there. 5-pin stands up, but gets a little more technical. Open frame for Chris as he slides by the 136. Nick holds 9 for 50 in the fourth, trailing his bowler by 14 in a hit.
So if I was a goofy putter, I'd be afraid I'd hit my ankle.
Oh, me too. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I've hit my ankle a few times and I slide on my left foot.
I didn't hit my ankle, I hit my toe. Throw it into my foot. It actually hurts less, but the ball just goes straight in the gutter. Jeff Kapper, very light hit, 2.578. See that you throw it hard here and you hit light at Southwest, those pins can elevate, and it just doesn't carry the left side of the rack very well.
Jeff Kapper's championship, his highlight was a 522 set.
That's pretty noteworthy.
For the 52-year-old out of OH Mills. Both teams from Maryland. One of the bowlers actually comes from Pennsylvania. That's Chris Kennedy out of,
from Littlestown.
Yep.
Tommy Miller Jr., another Duck Pins Forever regular, also from Littlestown. What would we say? Littlestown is about a 45-minute drive north.
Nice 5-7 and pick
from
up
Mount
there.
Airy. A little longer. So he drives a short ways to do his bowling. Yeah.
All right. Now RJ's going to close out the fourth box.
Yeah. Yet to mark in the game, and that's perhaps not his fault. He did cut a duck in the second frame, but he's left back-to-back 5-10s on the left lane, sitting at 29 through 3. Carries this time. Strike for Kapper. And the hits after 4 are Stillrich 3 and Kapper 2. Still a 60, now down to 54. Am I reading that right? 54 pin lead for Team Stillrich. They are up 3 hits to 2.
I'm going to go with 44, and I agree with you there. Yep, 46.
286 to 340 would be 54.
Oh, yep.
Don't do math on stream.
Yep, that's right.
It's like David trying to spell. It's bad. Doesn't go well. Pocket 7-8 for Jen on her double attempt.
Nice. That's a thin one.
10-pin bowlers, I've heard call that a bucket with a handle.
Yep. Bucket with a handle or a hay bale sometimes for candle pin.
Yep. A couple years ago, that was a Parkville 5.
The Canadians add to that. They're definitely in the bucket club.
Got to push that 3-pin back hard.
Drive it home.
Does not have it. Yeah, yep, me too, Dave. I don't know how the 9s or how the 5 is still there. Marvin holds 10, 66 half, trailing Jen, who has started out strong with a 76 first half. Jen a 114 average, so 76 at the half, it's 20. Light hit for Lisa, another pocket 7-8 on lane 30. Spare fill for Haley Brown. And she leaves a mirror image, 9-10. We've got the whole back row between both lanes. Oh, way ahead of you. You missed that during the Deadwoods. Lisa on her wood ball is going to slide by the 7. Disappointing first half of 48. Haley with about an average first half, maybe a little under with 63.
Haley carrying has averages of 128 and 131, depending on which.
I would imagine those are current
Yep.
averages. Jean looking to get the 5 off the wall, going to leave it. Jean was going for the double there. Started this match with a double in the first and second.
Difference in the games, from what I can see, is about 1.5 marks per game. The pros carry about a 120 average. 117 is the current pro average. In Candlepin are getting 3.1 spares and 9/10 of a strike per string. And I think I'm seeing your averages being about 20 pins higher.
Yeah, so our elite duck pin bowlers are averaging a little over 2 strikes a game.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Jean shaves off that 5 pin for his 10 box. Nice first half of 83.
Best in the game, Tommy Olson, in the sample that I looked at back in the 90s, used to throw a 14% strike rate.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, 1.4. You know,
Almost
in
1 out of
Candlepin.
every 7.
Yep.
1 out of every 6.
And your run-of-the-mill bowlers like me, closer to 5%. One every other string maybe.
Jeff Kapper has not marked since the opening frame, sitting at 44 in the 4th. They're liking that one. There's the 6, gone. Strike for Jeff. Take a look at that one again. Solid hit as Chris picks his 2-pinner. Multiple messengers headed to that 6-pin for Jeff.
He throws from the left side with a right to left spin. I'm finding that is a good combination.
Yeah, you'll see multiple bowlers do that. Most notably, Don Dove, Winnie Shriver, who we covered in the last match.
Yep.
Ball is grabbing. All right, hit advantage right now goes to Team Kapper, which is what they need considering they're in a deficit. RJ Hodges for the double.
Now we're looking at 63 on the raw score.
RJ breaks up the 2 and 1 there, just to leave the single 2. Spare fill for Ryan Bell.
Beautiful pick.
Wow.
Wow, that
Same
duck flew
messenger.
all around
The
it.
same messenger Jeff just had. Ryan doesn't get his to go. Single 2 for RJ. And he's all over it. 20 box.
Pins are about 9 or 10 inches tall, is that right? Or they?
I was told 9 and 13, 30 seconds.
Interesting.
Call it
That was
9 and a
my
half.
eyeball guess.
Call it 9 and a half. Yeah, they told me 9 and 13. I'm like, oh yeah. No.
Now I've seen. It seems like the balls do vary a bit in
They do, yes.
diameter.
That's
Now, why
all.
wouldn't you use the biggest diameter possible?
Maybe your hand can't hold it.
I guess. Yeah. All of ours are set at the same
Sure, all
point.
four.
Interesting.
So our smallest are 4 3/4, largest are 5 inch.
Wow.
Most bowlers would probably throw a 7/8. But in a 7/8 ball, you can still get the max weight, even though it's not the max size. So, which would be a 3-pound, 12-ounce ball. Yep. At the halfway point, 62-pin lead for Stillrich. They are down 2 hits.
All right, they had an open box at the half. All 5 bowlers.
Look at Colton and Winnie. See that?
All right, nice opportunity
They're
here
running
for
over.
Jen Stillrich. The 5 and 8.
Got to hold a little up.
Yep, drove straight through.
Jen has a pretty aggressive right to left finish on her ball.
I saw her cupping it a little bit.
She does, yes. Plus the fact that the pro line can be a relatively high friction ball.
I see.
I'd argue pro line probably one of the highest.
Yep.
Nice pitch. Sleeper stands. All right, Jen
takes 9.
Swings off the 5-pin.
So the lead is about 7 marks right now for Stillrich, but Kapper does have the hits to start chipping into this. Marvin with 10 pulls back just 1 more pin. 61 pin lead for Stillrich. 2 hit lead for Kapper.
That one gets away right. To the 1, 2, 4, and 9. Haley brings it in on the right side. That's a setback.
So that's that light hit, no mix, head pin elevated, 4, 5, 7 for Haley.
We get a tremendous number of setbacks in our game. I've noticed you pick up a few more of those, like we call them a zigzag.
Yes.
We call those parallel pins, but they are both just very difficult.
They're annoying shots to deal with.
Because you've thrown a beautiful ball to get them.
Lisa with 8, 56 and 6, struggling in this match. Despite that, her team's still up comfortably for the time being. Haley takes 10, pulls back another 2 pins.
A 3-object 10.
Yep.
A clean trip to the mound.
Lead now drops under 60, down to 59 pins for Stillrich. Jean off an 83 half, starting the 6th frame. What? That on a head pin hit is almost unheard of. The 3-8-9 for Jean. Almost unheard of on a head pin hit.
Yeah, why did the 8 stand? That's
Off the side, you leave that, not on the head pin. That is bizarre.
right, that's a Caleri.
Huh? Yeah, nearly had the 10 pin with it. That could have been a very bizarre lead. Already weird enough. Can play this off the wall. Very makeable.
Nope.
Typically, you'd play that for the bow and take the 3-8. 3 to the wall, take the 9.
Okay, good out there.
So we're going to trade wood boxes here. Gene with 8. 91 through his 6th frame. Nick with 10. They pull back 2 pins. Lead down to 57. All right, so these top 3 bowlers, Team Kapper pulled back 5 pins just in wood without even using a mark. But now they have 2 marks to fill. Jeff Kapper, like I said in the first match, doubles have the chances to be momentum shifters. Anytime you are filling a strike, you have the chance to have a serious impact on the match if you can throw the double. Chris struggling through the first half, just 52.
There's
good ball to leave the 8.
9 drop. Yep.
Big ball potentially in the match. Jeff Kapper going for the double.
Got the wind up and the pitch. Okay.
That's 2. Still counting on the strike, but not a great first ball. Chris can rub some salt in the wound with a cover here, and he does barely have it.
That was a big exchange, but that'll make up for it in a little bit. A little bit.
Nope. 7 count.
So this will be a gainer for Team Kapper in the 6th, but not as much as it could have been.
Is that Brandon on 31? Oh boy. 3, 2, 1. Medic. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Medic. That is double corner pins on 31 for Brandon Cook. Gonna need to put it somewhere between those. Colton is pouring it on. Colton just shot 199. He now has 89 in the 4th.
Look at that. Okay.
His match next door. Brandon, we're going to make you famous for that one, brother. The nice 1-1-8 for the 10. 10 pin, 7 pin, and a crush. Love that. RJ Hodges. Spare fill, seat up.
Hodges. Team Kapper.
Took Brandon's 3rd ball from him and used it to throw the strike. That was a crush. Strike on spare for RJ. the only mark in the frame for Kapper. The hits are even. The lead is down to 41. Anybody's game here with 4 boxes to go. Jen has not marked since the 4th frame. She steps up in the 7th.
And Stillrich. It's a nice lead when you miss the head pin. Those will go about 50% of the time in candle pin. I imagine a little more here.
Should be. Do you guys ever hit the outside of the head pin on the left and take just the 1-3?
Oh, a couple. Yeah, you'll see those in the 1 in 300 range.
Okay. I hope I didn't cue that up for Jen. Oh,
nice.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Oh, that,
Yeah.
that helps. Now the marks favoring Stillrich, 2 spares. Team Kapper just with a strike from the anchor bowler RJ.
Inverted 2-pinner for Marvin, and he's got it.
All right, keeping it up. Marks are even now.
The 1-3-6-8 for Lisa. A famous shot in a duck pin forever match, the John D'Antonis overtime against Bernie Hipkins. Spared the 1-3-6-8 in wild fashion. Those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. Hey,
the 5 was the last to fall on that strike.
Open frame for Lisa. Doesn't get that 6 to go. Watch out as the top 2 bowlers from Kapper mark. This could be a momentum-changing frame. You see Haley turning around after that strike and imploring her teammates to join her in the cause in the 7th frame. Let's see if Nick can back her up with a strike of his own. Tight. He's got it. Trip 7-8. 4 marks in a row for Kapper. The lead beginning to shrink. Gene Huff to answer. He's through the middle. 2-3-4. We might be missing messages, I'm guessing. Gene with a good effort at it. Not quite thin enough. Gene opened 5 through 7 has not marked since the strike in the 4th. But will be in triple digits by the 7th. Always a sign of a decent game going. Jeff wants that head pin to stand. This is an awkward shot, but it is makeable. The 1-9-10. Want this ball to go from the 1 to the 10.
Swings it just short.
Ball goes from the 1 to the 10. Head pin goes to the left wall, takes the 9 out, or you can take the head pin to the right wall and try to get the head pin to take out both the 9 and the 10. That ball off target.
Yep.
Chris.
Nice pitch there, but no.
Break. 8 count on his spare, leaves a 5-7. 9 box for Jeff Kapper, 79 through his 7th.
All right, Kennedy on the 5-7.
Pretty self-explanatory. Got to cut the 5 over. 2 full.
With Ducks, anything seems possible. You can use with the pins ricocheting back and forth. You want to hit. I guess you want to hit them thin on these splits.
Pretty much any shot can be made off the wall.
Yep. That's a good feeling.
That said, though, like you have this compared to bowling candlepin, you have this sense of everything is possible. Therefore, I should execute it, and that can be frustrating at times.
Right on the 10 backdoor strike.
If this comes down to the 10, remember this frame. Backdoor double for RJ
That's
Hines.
right.
No justice in this game. Pocket 5-7 for Ryan Bell. This is a big momentum swinging frame in this match. Mark my words. Team Kapper on 477. They have 5 marks working. If Ryan doesn't convert here, Team Stillrich with just 1 spare to fill.
Well, Nick, I often say don't go to a bowling alley looking for justice.
Right.
I think one of the reasons I think our fans love the game and hate it is that it's not just a matter of executing.
Yeah, there is
The
an
shot,
element of unpredictability and chaos in this game. Through 7, we got 3 to go, and we now have a match. 514 to 477. It is a 37-pin lead for Team Stillrich. They are down 4 counts.
And 3 of them are strikes.
And 3 of them are strikes. Call it an even game.
Jen Stillrich delivering on, crosses over the head pin.
That was looking like that was going to be 2. So
I thought
she'll take
her
7.
ball swings, I think, across 2 pins.
Yeah, in the last 10 feet, it moves pretty hard. Spare fill from Marvin.
He's
Light
got
hit.
it thin. Yeah.
And you throw it hard, hit light here. You're most often going to pay the penalty for it. Yes.
All right.
There is oil on it, but it still plays with a lot of friction. 136 for Jen. Made it last frame.
And the swing doesn't happen that time. Yep. And when you're facing the right side, you are releasing it a little more that way. It seemed like that. If that ball had turned as hard as the first one, it would have gone.
So open frames for both leadoff bowlers. Marvin out counting Jen by 1.
That's right. And the deficit is sitting at 36.
Yes, down to 36.
Minus.
Could be 35 now.
Yeah.
If Marvin gains another pin. 35.
Yep. So 35, but with 3
4 hits to 0.
4
is a double.
Yeah, that's right.
4 hits to 0. It's a up 35, down 4 hits. You can call it an even game at this point. 8th frame for Lisa. Extremely light. And she leaves some trash.
Wow. Zigzag.
Plus the
610.
Yeah. Haley Brown for the double, crossing over. 136.
Not bad, right for a miss. Uh-oh. Yep.
Wood becomes an issue now. Multiple ways this can become a 5 or less, or 6 or less. Haley for the 20 box.
No. Yes! Second chance is good.
She missed it so much that she made it. On the fly.
Oh no, that's a
and a 4 box for Lisa.
Gain a 6 on the exchange plus bonus.
Brutal exchange there for Team Stillrich. Down to a 19-pin lead. Still down 4 counts.
All right, teams.
Nick Morales going for the double.
On the right. Under there. Team Stillrich on the left with the lead. Team Kapper now on the right. They're going
to start doing some what they call defensive bowling, Team Stillrich. That's not going to help, team. Anytime you got a lead, you're trying to protect it. You need to throw up a couple marks. We call that defensive bowling. Nick on the strike field. Got to hold some pins here.
Very good.
8 does just fine.
And Nick has a 134 average.
I didn't realize it had gotten that high. Good for him.
He's on 5-inch Comets, 3 pounds 10 ounces.
Wood ball for Nick.
Wow.
He'll take 9.
Jammed that one into. Got that pin to shoot back off the curtain.
I like that.
All right, our lead now.
Continuing to shrink.
Erase.
9 pins. It is advantage Team Kapper at this point. Jeff in the 8th. Trying to get that 5 off the wall. It'll stand.
That.
Juice for Chris.
Kapper. Yes, that helped.
Another mark pulled back by Team Kapper.
Not only advantage, but for the moment.
Uh-oh. Now wood becomes an issue on this third ball for Chris. Still looking at a 5-pin split after 2 balls. Goodness. That strike off to the left is just ridiculous.
What's his score up to?
Colton's at 136 plus in the 8th.
Wow. All right, good out.
And
Good
they're
out,
shooting
Paul.
199. Just sick. He is pouring it on.
56 plus bonus balls over his box.
Can take firm control with a triple here.
Okay,
Solid
9.
7. Big 9 count. Big 29 in the 6th. The lead now belongs to Team Kapper.
Wow.
It was a momentum-based game. Ryan Bell with a solid 9.
Trying to reverse that momentum.
9-pin on that hit.
Brian has 2 spares on the string. RJ
Yes.
picks it up. That's his second spare to go along with 3 strikes.
Ryan, yes. Little defense on the bottom for Stillrich. Just gets him a hit. 559 for Stillrich. Now 571 for Kapper. They have the lead. They have the hits. They're up 12 hits, or 12 pins, 2 hits. All gone.
Wow.
5-man team, stuff like that. Big changes like that can happen.
Basically one string to bowl.
Yes, and if Stillrich, Team Stillrich wants a chance, they have to win this frame. They have to outmark Kapper in this frame. The hits will be, the fills will be what the fills are. They have to outmark them in this frame. If they don't, the match is all but over and they get into desperate territory. Right there, another solid 9. Back-to-back solid 9s on 29. What are you doing? Put that pin on spot, Sherman.
One more off.
Yeah, one more off. Riding the rail, Jen. Oh,
Nice.
Barbasol close shave of the day.
Jen with a 4-step approach.
Marvin
3.
at the 9, no. So Stillrich does pull back a mark there. Lisa coming off of multiple opens and a 4-box. 3-2-1 medic. Marvin, 9-box.
Right. That's
Almost had an Andy Welling. 9-pinner in the 9th.
what was that one? An Andy.
A Welling.
A Welling,
Andy
okay.
Welling won his first Pop Wit star by making a 9-pinner in the 9th frame to go up a hit into the 10th. Almost a Who Said 7 there. That ball did not hit very well for Haley. Leaves a 5-7, but she'll take the 8 count.
I'm angry more people didn't watch that. That was
I got a lot of good compliments about that one though.
All right, a 9.
Not enough
Lisa.
strikes to tick off the high score haters.
Haley takes a 9. He's got one more ball though.
That's the day. That is Stacy's 6. I turned kind of shocked.
Yeah.
A 3-object 10 for Haley Brown.
You got to paint a box here. Need marks and they need them in a hurry.
No.
That does not help. Pushing through for 5. Lead currently sits at 20 pins and even hits for Team Kapper. Dean trying to send it over.
Nick Morales, the goofy footer, drives it
Goofy
home.
about that ball. That was rock solid right in the pocket where it needed to be.
You'll see many goofy-footed snowboarders.
Right.
The Winter Olympics. Been watching the curling?
Love curling.
It's a related
If
sport.
you're a bowler and you don't like curling, you are wrong.
Yeah. I My brother does that up in Rochester. He's obsessed with it. He's in 3 leagues.
I have a feeling I would be absolutely terrible at it.
The club just dropped $25,000 on new stones. Rochester Curling Club. But they belong to the house.
And that's probably like, what, 1 set of stones?
Yeah, 1 set of new stones. They retire their old ones and get them out to the youth leagues for the smaller houses.
That's nice. 1-6 for Jeff Kapper.
Ooh. Right, so we're tight enough here that I think Stillrich is still about 3 marks away from joining Kapper.
So the question is what happens here in the anchor spot, because if they have, where they head into the 10th up hits, they have a shot. The math just gets harder if they're up, if they're even or down hits. Wood ball for Chris here. We'll take 9.
Okay.
97 in the 9th for Chris. Again, coming off of a 180 something last game. He's had a bit of a letdown here. Sparefield's coming for both anchor bowlers. 29-pin lead for Kapper. Stillrich wants to have a chance. Ryan at least has to mark here in the 9th. They probably need RJ to open as well. That would make the math a little more comfortable. Fairfield for RJ.
Nice.
Pockets. 7-8. Gets better. Leads just to 7.
That's a big drop there.
See if Ryan can match. He
Yes,
does.
he
5
does.
off the wall. That strike could loom large. That is a chance to double in the 10. See it on replay. That 5 off the wall for Ryan.
Okay, how big is this bear pickup, though?
Could be very big. It's a 9 fill for RJ. He sits at 137.38. Some good anchor bowling. RJ waiting for traffic to his left. Here he goes at the 7. He's on it. Takes it in the ear. 147 plus for RJ. Your score, Kapper 644. Thank you. 644. Stillrich 616. 28-pin lead for Kapper. The hits are even 2-2. I would not call this game over yet. It is certainly advantage Team Kapper. Duly noted.
There's it.
7-pin for Marvin. Looks like the donation didn't pop up on screen, or maybe we missed it. Thank you, Phil Conrad, for your donation. Phil, click that Ko-Fi link. You can too. Fairfield for Jen. Solid 5. So that's one of the 2 counts to Phil for Team Stillrich, and she fills it well. Marvin at the 7. He's got it.
Nice.
Good defensive bowling there from Marvin Dorr in the top spot. 123 and the ball.
Jen Stoach has to match.
That's got a hold. It will not.
Nope. She turned.
And you
She
could
turned
tell
away.
he knew the arrows, it didn't have a chance. Fill ball for Marvin to add some hurt. Oh,
Hopper.
2.
Okay, there's the break.
So Team Stillrich, for the time being, dodging a bullet there.
This 3rd delivery for Jen.
That looks better.
Yep.
She's got it. Nice 140 game for Jen Stillrich. Wow.
Yeah, Jen carrying an average of 114 into the tournament.
Strike.
Oh my!
Messenger for the 4-pin violently across the deck. Watch it go left wall, right wall. Here it comes. And Haley hyped because she knows what that means.
She's a fireball.
Lisa with the answer almost leaves a 10. Haley trying
put
to
things away here.
run the knockout punch here. Look out. Off the side, 1-4. But tacking on 8 more. Lisa got a hold. No. Starting to run out of room here, but
Yep.
Disappointing game for Lisa for sure, a 88. Haley doing her part, 20 in the 10th, 141.
Outpins Jen Stillrich by 1.
Yep. 31 pin lead and a hit for Team Kapper. Jean Huff in the 10th. Off the side for 4.
Okay. Thin blow, but
you can consider this a must. He's got it.
Wow. That was a 4-2 split, right?
Yeah, it's a
washout.
6-pin washout.
Yeah.
Clean conversion for Jean Huff, 126 in a ball. Yet,
Nice.
that one hitting pin side. That hit pin side, sent the head pin over.
Many ways not to make that one.
8 count on the strike for Nick Morales, so they will pull back maybe some pins here, although Nick does get the benefit of having that 8 fill on the strike. Possible 136 for Jean Huff if he can clear the plate here.
Okay, Nick
Nick with 10, 125.
defends well.
Bill ball for Jean. Coming in light, takes 9, a 135. 30 pins, even hits.
Jean is a 115 bowler. That's
He was
plus
over.
plus.
Jeff Kapper in the 10th.
Off
Off the side, it gets a massive break.
Wow. And then zipped from behind.
Chris Kennedy, 10th frame. Has to mark at least once. 2-4. Jeff Kapper at the single 8.
And that
Does not have it.
He's getting the 30-pin lead.
Chris with the spare here can chip into it. Give Ryan a shot. 2-4. No. Oh, no.
Yep.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Jeff takes 10. Chris can match him with 10.
Ryan's
The only
got the
situation,
strike. Yeah.
the only situation is that Ryan strikes twice. I think Ryan would actually need all 3 in the 10th just to force RJ to mark, if my math on that is correct.
It's 31. Yeah. Okay. It's 30, right?
Yeah, so the most Ryan can add is 50 more pins, which would be 724. That would force RJ to mark. But Ryan would need to clear the deck 3 more times. So as long as RJ keeps this ball on the lane, Ryan has to strike 2 more times.
Nice. Yeah.
And if RJ marks, which he might, then this game is over. RJ has not opened since the 3rd. Ryan must strike on this ball.
It's on the head pin.
Oh,
2,
man.
3 times back.
Hang out. Wow.
All right. Congratulations.
Team Kapper going to win this
Yep.
one.
They trailed through most of the first half.
Nothing. Ours is not bouncing to anything. And
Again, the good mid to late game from them. RJ Hodges 7 marks in a row, all strikes and singles.
Look at that.
We'll call this a penalty shot for Ryan Bell. You got to throw 1 more ball and full rack of pins, and you don't have a chance.
Penalty shot.
Yep, for a 176, RJ. 174 in the anchor spot for RJ Hodges, a nice team score of 731. Penalty shot for Ryan Bell. You hope that ball doesn't strike, and it doesn't. Your final score, Kapper 731, Stillrich 701. Kapper wins by 30 and advances to the quarterfinals.